Welcome back. I'm Coach Tina. Today we're talking about one of the most important exercises for age. It's the ability to get down and get back up from the ground. When we're younger, we take it for granted, like, oh, I don't have to think about coming down and coming up. But I know from training clients over 65 that becomes hard. Most people will have to hold on to something, especially if somehow they come down to the ground. They need something to support themselves to come up. And the reason why that is because we don't practice it. We take it for granted and we don't practice it. So this exercise, the get down, is half of the Turkish get up. But it's easier to learn coming down, so we're gonna do it together. I want you to grab either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Most people at home don't have a kettlebell, so we're gonna practice. I'm gonna practice showing you with a dumbbell. And you can do kettlebell, and I'll go over the hand placement after we do this together with the dumbbell. So starting in a standing position, press the kettlebell straight up so that it's not in front, but I'm almost pushing my head forward so that that arm is right next to my ear. As you can see, let me turn this way. So it's very easy to keep it this way. Most of us don't have the mobility. I want you to do your best to keep that arm beside the ear. You'll feel the difference. So starting from this position, with that weight straight overhead, this arm will constantly remain in that position. I'm turning sideways so you can see me step back. So with the other hand, slap the leg. That's a reminder of what leg is stepping back. So this arm has the dumbbell. Now I know which leg steps back. I'm gonna take a very wide step back, not a little one. You'll see a wide, almost like and I'll show you why. So take a wide step back and slowly lower down into the lunge position, keeping this arm still. And from here, you're going to move this leg. I'll show you, sorry, the angle. So I'm moving it to my side. This arm stays still. My waist is gonna bend. And I'm gonna put my hand here. From now on, keep your eye on the dumbbell. As you can see from this position, I've got my foot lined up with my knee. My arm is straight over my hand is over my elbow, which is over my shoulder, which is underneath this shoulder, and so I'm creating a straight line from this position. The weight is secure. And in this position, I'm gonna take this bent leg. As you can see, it's my left. And I'm gonna kick it through and gently sit my butt down, keeping the weight not moving. And I'm gonna gently come down onto my elbow. Using my abs, I'm gonna roll down to the ground. The arm is still up in the air, straight up. And in this position, my left hand will hold on to the dumbbell, so both hands are on the dumbbell. I'm gonna bring it right down next to my left chest. Both feet come together, and I roll over gently to the side in a fetal position. That is the get down, because the exercise, the get up, is the reverse. So the actual exercise, I'll show from this standpoint. We can do it together if you want to try it with me. In a fetal position, both hands are on the dumbbell. Roll over onto your back. Use both hands to press the weight straight up. And I'm going to place my feet the way I had when I came down. So the right hand and right leg are both up. Angle it so you can see. I'm going to push into this foot, my right foot, and my left elbow, and I'm going to roll slowly to the side and come onto my elbow. From here, I'm going to come onto my left hand. My arm is not bent. I have a proud chest. I'm going to bend my left knee to bring that leg closer and slide the knee underneath my body, bending at my hips to come up to a half kneeling position. As you see, I move my leg right in front, and from here, press into my right foot and the left ball of the foot to come back up to stand. So let's go back together, starting, I just want you to focus on the get down. So I'll come back in this position, press your right arm straight up, slap the leg, the other, so you know what leg steps back. Take that step back, very wide step, lower, using every muscle in your body gently. Pivot the right foot outward so it's beside you. Left hand touches the left hip, finds the floor. Come into this position. Keep your hand and eyes looking at the dumbbell, hand gripping tightly. From here I'm going to slide my left leg through and gently sit down. Slide and sit. Gently come to the elbow, using your abs to roll onto your back. Both hands on the dumbbell. Bring it down and roll over to the side. Now this exercise is very technical, and I always recommend practicing without a weight for the very first time. You can also do it with a light dumbbell like we did today. It is called the Turkish get up, but I like to focus on the get down because it's a lot easier to come up when you understand how to get down. And this exercise, again, is crucial for coming up and down from the ground. You'll use those moves. I mean, that one's much more technical, but the ability to do that allows your body to easily figure out how to get up and down from the ground, even as you get older, when it technically does get harder. Practice makes progress. So I hope that was helpful. You can always buy me and Michelle coffee, but be sure to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.